Hello, everybody, and welcome to AJ's Side Panel. That's right, the only show that comes to you from my house. No other show can say that. That's true. Check your facts, and you will know. In this episode, I've got 3 movies to go down for you. To run down, that's it. It's 3 a.m. right now, so I'm a little tired and a little excited, kind of enjoying everything, because I just saw a really movie that I'm going to talk about. That's right, a really movie that I'm going to, as you can tell, I am all bumble and jumble in the words today. I will be reviewing The Suicide Squad, Jungle Cruise, and The Green Knight. Yeah. 3 a.m. people, give me a break. So let's get started with, let's say my not most favoriteest of all the 3 films. In that, we're going to talk about the Jungle Cruise. That's right. If you ever wanted to know what all the rides at Disneyland, what their backstories and histories were, that maybe was just invented a year ago and put on screen, then the Jungle Cruise is one of those movies that you should definitely rush to the theaters and see something else to watch. Look, man, the Jungle Cruise, it stars Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Emily Blunt, Jack Whitehall, Jesse Plemons, and Paul Giamatti, and all of them do their best to star in this film, which is based on one of the Disney rides over at Disneyland, and I believe at Disney World. It's an Amazon cruise that just goes awry, and it tells the story of why the Amazon River, all the little secrets and legends and stories and craziness. And this film, if you thought, by watching the trailers of this film, if you looked at it and said, man, that looks just like Pirates of the Caribbean, then guess what? You would be right, because this movie, what takes Johnny Depp out, puts The Rock in, and voila, you now have Jungle Cruise. It is, I don't know how to say it. It took a ride that nobody really wanted to hear the backstory of it. It gave you more backstory than you really cared for, and is now responsible for the changes at Disneyland and Disney World to the ride that you grew up on in order to make it more like the movie, just like Pirates of the Caribbean. There's nothing really special that stands out about this movie. It's about a group of people searching after the Tree of Life. Yeah, the effects are exactly the same. The bad guys are pretty much exactly like all the bad guys that you saw in the Pirates of the Caribbean. There's really nothing special that stands out about this movie, except that it's, it came out this year. and that's all I can say about it. Does it deserve the big screen treatment? Well, it came out at the same time on Disney Plus as it does on the big screen. However, the difference being is that if you want to watch it on Disney Plus, you have to pay $30, and if you want to go see it in the theater, you only have to pay $15, maybe $20, and then additional $20 to eat, and then maybe a couple $1,000 in health bills if you get the Rona while you're out watching in the theater. So it's really based on what you want to do, because it's one of those. It is a big screen movie because of all the effects and whatnot, and the action and everything that's involved in it. But, it's not worth it, in my opinion. But it's Disney. I'm sure it's fun, and everybody wants to go see The Rock. Woo! So, it's to each their own. You might enjoy it, you may not. I don't know. If that's your kind of thing, then go ahead and check it out. If you're a Disney file, then you'll definitely want to go check it out. Next up is The Green Knight. When I first saw this trailer of The Green Knight, I thought, wow, this looks really awesome because of the practical effects, and they're actually using costuming instead of a bunch of CGI. And I thought, man, this would be a great movie. It stars Alicia Vikander, Dev Patel, Joel Egerton. Where can you go wrong, right? And for the most part, I was right. The movie is really, really good. But it's the story of Gawain, the nephew of King Arthur, and he has to go on a quest. And if you're watching the movie, you're like, but all he had to do was just one thing, and then the movie would be over, because that was basically what it was about. But instead, he makes the wrong choice. You chose poorly, Gawain, and for that, you must make us suffer to watch through this movie. The movie is gorgeous from the outset. A lot of frames that you see in the film, you just want to take pictures of and put them in a frame and hang them on your house. It's just wonderful, gorgeous cinematography, great effects. The acting isn't all that bad. In fact, it's a lot of fun. And it's just artsy. And that is kind of where it falls short, where you kind of see the simple story, a story that you can just see coming from a mile away. And they try to pretty it up. And unfortunately, if they would have just made the story worthwhile, instead of just the art and the background, the cinematography, the acting, all that stuff, then they would have had an amazing movie. But this movie just comes up short because of the badly written plot and even so much the ending. It's just, not horrible, worth a watch, but I would wait till it comes home, and there you have the Green Knight. I mean, I'll watch it again. I'm excited to watch it again, but yeah, it's just missing that one thing, and it just comes up short of perfection. And lastly, but not leastly, The Suicide Squad, a sequel to the David Ayer film that came out a few years ago that saw the likes of the worst Joker we've ever seen, Harley, Rick Flag, and a bunch of other cool characters. Whoops, that was loud. Getting together to do these missions that are, expendable. These characters are expendable and what have you. Now, the first movie, I liked it, but I didn't love it. And knowing that there's a different version out there that the director made, that he made, and not the studio, and it would have taken us toward a whole different path, makes me not really appreciate the original film to begin with. So when I went into this movie, hearing that James Gunn took it over, and it's not so much a sequel, and not a reimagining, but just more, like another mission for the Suicide Squad, I was like, yeah, I'll go check it out. James Gunn, he's pretty cool. He does great work. I'll go check him out. I was not disappointed. Aside from The Dark Knight, which has to be hands down my favorite DC film ever, if it even qualifies as a DC film, because it's part of the Nolanverse. And honestly, if it wasn't for Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker, that movie would come up a little bit short, But Heath Ledger's performance in that film, no one could deny, was amazing, and it made that film worth watching over and over and over and over and over again. That being said, my second favorite DC movie has to be this one, The Suicide Squad. They did it. James Gunn fucking nailed it. Excuse my language, but I'm just going to say this real quick and real loud and clear so everybody understands. Do not take your children to see this film. There's nudity. There's penises flying everywhere. There's curse words all over the place. There's blood, guts, brain viscera. It is not for kids. Do not take them to go see this movie. I repeat, do not take your children to go see this movie. Unless your kid's like a teen, like mine was, and he's all into that stuff, they're all into that stuff, then take them. But you have been warned. This film is over-the-top action, craziness, and a lot of fun. And oh my God, it's so nice to just see what has to be, you can tell the different attitude that went into making this movie, and the different attitude in the actors and the characters and everything. All about it is just a lot more fun. They didn't take themselves as seriously. Now, it's not all fun. I mean, you'll laugh your ass off, trust me. But there's just a lot, and it's great. I loved it. And I can't wait to see it again. I can't wait to just enjoy it because it was a lot of fun. It's a great movie. It's the DC movie we've all been waiting for. Like, James Gunn proves that he can handle multi-characters stories and give everybody equal time. And he proved that time and time again with Guardians of the Galaxy. Now he does it again with the Suicide Squad. And I can't get enough of it. It's just great. It's a great movie. Color me surprised and impressed. There is an after-credit scene that you need to stick around for, and it leads into a little bit of news that has been publicized lately, so I can't really say I'm spoiling it. And that the Peacemaker is a character by John Cena, is having his own series. It's going to be debuting HBO Max in January. It's already done filming. He's already wrestling again, promoting the film and the series. So go see the Suicide Squad. It's worth it. It is worth the big screen. I promise you, it is worth it. Unless you have like a 101-inch TV with like a 10.1 surround sound stereo. And even then, you still want to go see it in the theater. I promise you, it's awesome. You will not be disappointed. So, my friends, I need another drink of water. Please hold. Water. My friends, I just want to leave on this note. Life sucks. We all know that. We've just been through a year and a half of what has to be the most confusing, devastating, harsh, angry time period that's going to go down in history as just a big mess of emotions and just everything about this past year and a half and more has just been regretful one way or another. And I know that, like, it sucked. I know it's hard, but just know that there's choices out there. I recently lost a family member. They decided to take their own life, and it makes you just want to let you know, the people out there know, look, man, there's better options or other options. Even the people you don't know sometimes can be a light at the end of the tunnel for you. So don't be afraid to reach out and talk to somebody. Talk to me if you want. I don't mind. I'm always here for those people. I've had those thoughts. I've been in that corner. I've been down that stairwell. I've felt it all. And I'm telling you, I'm still here, and if I can still do it, so can you. Life sucks, but it's worth it at the end of the day, trust me. So with that, enough seriousness. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please check out the Instagram, the Twitters, the website forbiddenpanel.com. Check us out on the Facebooks. We have some special and great stuff coming out to you here pretty soon. So until the next film, I'll talk to you then.